AI, I am I? This is the Christian Whistleblower, Jeffrey Daugherty. Welcome you into the Gospel Truth channel, an early broadcast for us today. You know that I am probably, arguably, the most positive YouTuber in our genre. I am not at all about doom. I'm not at all about gloom. I'm not at all about, sounding alarms. I'm not at all about fear porn. I'm not at all about scare tactics whatsoever. And I saw an article that Marsden sent me, Marsden Brooks, our crack ace reporter, and he really is. He sent me this article, and they say that it made my blood run cold. That's the feeling that I had. It made my blood run cold when I read this, and it just gives me an idea of urgency. It's caused me to redouble my efforts. It's caused me to refocus my activities. It's caused me to refocus my entire focus, to refocus my focus and begin to bear down hardcore once again, even more so, because wow, it's sobering, it's staggering, it's amazing. And if I was a different person, it would be frightening, but I don't scare. But it is still powerful and profound. I want to share it with you. It's going to be a little broadcast here today. Nice to see all of you here. Davey, Warrior Princess, Sandra, Preshni, Carmen, Chris, Third Eye, Curtis. Very, very nice to see you all here. I want to show you this. And here's the article that caught my eye, and it just really, it's affected me. It's powerful stuff. And it's from the Guardian in the UK, about a new piece of artificial intelligence that's able to create knowledge itself. Google unveils an AI that learns on its own. And here's what happened. There's one of the most ancient games known to man is Go. I don't know if it's Go or Gao. It's a Chinese game. And it normally takes years for a human to master. And this article is by, who's this by? Ian Sample, science editor of the Guardian UK, brought to you from the Flipboard service. This is October 18, 2017. And it says that this piece of artificial intelligence is able to learn on its own. And in a major breakthrough for artificial intelligence, AlphaGo 0 took just 3 days. 3 days, 3 days, 3 nights. Interesting. To master the ancient Chinese board game of Go or Gao, I'm not sure how you say it, with no human help. It's the latest incarnation of Go playing games, so powerful that it derived thousands of years of human knowledge of a game before inventing better moves of its own, all in the space of 3 days. This program has been hailed as a major advance because it mastered the ancient Chinese board game from scratch with absolutely no human help beyond being told the rules. And the game famously beat Lee Sedol, South Korean Grandmaster, 100-0. This marks a milestone on the road to general purpose AIs that could do more than just thrash humans at board games, because this AI learned on its own from a blank slate. Do you understand what that means? It wasn't programmed by a human. It wasn't fed information by a human. It learned from its own, from a blank slate, how to play this game that takes humans years and years to master, and it beat the South Korean master of the game. So now they're saying that it can turn its talents to be solving a host of real world problems. DeepMind, based in London, is working out how proteins fold, a massive scientific challenge that could give drug discovery a sorely needed shot in the arm. This AI is not about winning the game of Go, says this individual, CEO of DeepMind. It's a big step forward for us towards building these general purpose algorithms. Most AIs are described as narrow because they perform only a single task, translating languages, recognizing faces, but general purpose AIs could potentially outperform humans at many different tasks. In the next decade, these descendants of this AI will work alongside humans as scientific and medical experts. Do you remember, what was it? It was Star Trek Voyager, I think, where they had the holographic doctor. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Star Trek Voyager. Within the next decade, we will have holographic doctors. Holographic doctors are going to become a reality. It's amazing to me, and it's inspiring to me. It lets me know, it gives me a sense of urgency. And the time is now to get yourself ready to be able to move and live and have sovereignty in a world beyond this one. The time is now to get yourself ready to be able to travel the after-death plane. The time is now to get yourself divine, to get yourself sovereign, to get yourself free. The time is now to create yourself. The time is now to refocus, rededicate, and make your spirituality your very highest goal. It opens a new book where computers teach humans how to play Go better than they used to, or where computers teach humans. Can you imagine holographic teachers? Wow. Tom Mitchell, computer science, Carnegie Mellon University, is the one that said that. Previous versions learned their moves by training on thousands of games played by strong human amateurs and professionals. This one had no such help. It learned purely by playing itself millions of times over. It began by placing stones on the Go board at random, but swiftly improved as it discovered winning strategies. Wow. It's more powerful than previous approaches because by not using human data or human expertise in any fashion, we've removed the constraints of human knowledge and it is able to create knowledge itself. So we've now created a machine that's able to create knowledge itself. And if it can create knowledge, can it not create and procreate? Amazing. It can only work on problems that can be simulated in a computer, making tasks such as driving out of the question. Well, thank goodness they won't be able to run over us. That just means they may at least still need us for chauffeurs. And this procedure through which the program amasses its skills is called reinforcement learning. It's the same method by which balance on the one hand and scuffed knees on the other help humans master the art of bike riding. When it plays a good move, it's more likely to be rewarded with a win. When it makes a bad move, it edges closer to a loss. At the heart of the program is software neurons that are connected together to form an artificial neural network. So this thing literally learns like we do by trial and error. It learns by growing, except it does it that fast. Wow. This is amazing. This is staggering. This is sobering. This AI started off terribly, progressed to the level of a naive amateur, and ultimately developed highly strategic moves used by grandmasters, all in a matter of days. It discovered one common play called a joseki in the first 10 hours. Other moves with names such as "it doesn't really matter" soon followed. And after 3 days, the program had discovered brand new moves that now humans are learning. Intriguingly, the program grasped some advanced moves long before it discovered simpler ones. It discovers the best plays and then goes beyond those plays and finds something even better. You can see it rediscovering thousands of years of human knowledge in days, ladies and gentlemen, in days. In days. It's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. AI does fail, however, in tasks that are surprisingly easy for us. Walking, running, kicking balls. Well, thank God we can still run and walk and kick balls. It closes the book on whether humans are ever going to catch up with computers. I guess the answer is no. But it opens a new book, which is where computers teach humans how to be better than they used to be. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. More realistic in the next decade is that the use of AI to help humans discover new drugs and materials and to crack mysteries in particle physics. I hope that these kinds of algorithms and future versions will be routinely working with us as scientific experts and medical experts, advancing the frontier of science and medicine. It thinks, it reasons, it beats the Grand Master of South Korea 100-0 in the ancient Chinese board game. So even ancient Chinese secrets are not secrets for very long to Google AI that learns on its own. Ladies and gentlemen, that is sobering to me. And I wanted to make you aware of that so that you can put that in your peace pipe and smoke it and use it as you will. But to me, it's like, wowzer. Wowzer. This stuff spooks me as well, Carmen. It's capable of strategizing on its own. They're removing the person-to-person contact. I don't want to be coming back as a human cyborg hybrid. Terminator, here we come. Happy Halloween, humanity. I wonder if it's using D-Wave. Be fearless. I agree. Pretty doggone scary. I'd like to call it sobering. We are fastly becoming the inferior race. Sobering, inspiring, and it should cause us to say, hey, listen, let's focus ourselves. Let's commit ourselves, and let's get about the business of unindoctrinating ourselves. Let's get about the business of creating ourselves. Let's get about the business of unindoctrinating ourselves, guiding our own spirits, mastering our own ascensions, being our own gurus. Thank you from UCLA. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Inspiration, motivation, and maybe you want to skip an hour of TV tonight and focus in on what you're going to do. Maybe you can make sure that you get down here to Clearwater for the What to Do When You're Dead perspectives on death and navigating the afterlife. The afterlife. People, not sure if it's true, heard that Halloween is a negative thing. I don't know, Preshni. That's one that's always goes around. I think it is what it is, and it is what you make it. But certainly, it's worth pondering. Get your multi-dimensional house in order, says Sandy Scott. I agree with her. Ladies and gentlemen, please like, please share, and please do make sure that you are still subscribed. And think about what's going on. But remember, no matter what happens within the world of artificial intelligence, no matter what happens within the world, period, we do not have original sin. We got the spark of divinity within. That's why you should love yourself and love your neighbors, as the Christ said. And that's why we want to be excellent to each other. That's why we want to unindoctrinate ourselves. And that starts by being fearless My friends, this opens a day of broadcast excellence. We'll see you again very soon. And until then, I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, your friendly neighborhood Christian whistleblower, saluting all of you that are here seeking after truth.